Clubs across Europe have commenced a pre-season tourney and the purchasing of players are presently on in preparation for next season, 2023-2024. And on that note, I bid you welcome on Transfer Grill, Osrc Television. My name is Olumide Adeluoye and my co-host is here with me.
Thank you so much for joining us again on Transfer Grill live on Osrc Television.
I'll begin with this. Declan Rice finally unveiled as new Arsenal player. No issues. It was just a matter of time, and it is now done and sealed. Also, Julian Timber has officially joined the Arsenal €40 million deal and €5 million add-on. Bigger.
Yes, Declan Rice and Julian Timber is already a done deal.
Done deal.
For the two of them.
Declan Rice 105.
105 for Arsenal and talking about Timber also. Now let's look at the strides of Declan Rice when he was in West Ham. He has penned down an emotional message to all West Ham fans, and when you look at that message, you know that this message is really fake, because he has spent so much of his time in West Ham. The fact that he claimed the UEFA Conference title trophy for West Ham United. So he has lived so much of his life in West Ham, and now he's changing and he's going to be playing in Arsenal. I hope that this addition to Arsenal, this will, spur Arsenal to be able to take some trophy,
win more laurels
next season. And also talking about Timber, who is a young defender,
young one,
very young one,
and versatile. Okay, the search for goalkeeper might be taken away as Manchester United has agreed a deal for Andre Onana. Manchester United and Inter Milan spoke on Friday and almost agreed also had a structure of €50 million plus €5 million bonuses deal.
And not only is the fact that Manchester United they are gunning for David Onana, they are also looking for a backup for David Onana. So it's a good work for Manchester United, considering the fact that David De Gea exited the club. So let's see how it goes. Let's look at the experience of Onana at the goal post. He has really done quite well for Inter Milan, and if he comes to Manchester United, he will bring his experience down to and if there are any other issues.
But looking at the two goalkeepers now, they are very, very young.
Very young. That's what Manchester United do. They gone for young guys. If you ask me, they mix both. They like going for older players and of course younger players, and of course they are going for younger players. And for every player that are out of Manchester United, they bring in a long-lasting replacement. For that kind of player.
Okay, and also the Blues shall also remain the Holy Club in talks to sign Moses Caicedo. Also, Holy Club to agree on personal terms with Caicedo at this stage. Negotiations are active and concrete between Chelsea and Brighton.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether this is what Chelsea needs
at this particular time.
Because
of course, when you have the likes of Kante have left, many of players, who have now agreed for. Which have now moved to AC Milan. Of course, you know that there is need to acquire more players for the Blues.
There is need for them to acquire more players, but of course, if you look at the players that they are getting, I don't think these are players that can really, stand to replace these players that are leaving Chelsea. But Mauricio Pochettino will get a stand because of the way. I hope that the transfer is still on. So let's see how it goes as far as transfer is concerned.
Manchester City now have Benjamin Pavard on top of their list as new right back. Pavard is Man City's priority in case Claire Walker will join Bayern Munich. Deal advance on player side, but not completed yet.
This is necessary for Manchester City because Walker has been their favorite right back for quite a while now,
and he has been performing wonderfully well.
But of course, if a player wants to move to another club,
there's no problem.
You can't hold them. So they have to find a replacement, and I think Pavard should be able to fill that space for Manchester City. So if they get the services of Pavard, that would look quite well for Manchester City next season. So let's say it goes. While Walker has done quite well for Manchester
Very well. That was one.
Laurels for Manchester City. So let's see how it goes from there.
Of course, Aston Villa plan to bid again for Moussa Diaby in the next days. Negotiations are still ongoing with Bayern Leverkusen.
Well, Aston Villa, talking about it, Ashley Young left Aston Villa for Everton. Done deal for Everton. And they are trying to get Moussa Diaby.
For €35 million.
35 million. A good one for Aston Villa. Last season they really pulled quite a string last season.
Yes.
Consider the fact that they had to
get a new coach, Unai
Emery, and
he transformed the team, and they played well.
Totally. Under his watch, Aston Villa did quite well last season. So let's see how it goes if they get the services of Moussa Diaby.
Lukaku's deal situation. Inter final bid at €5 million plus €5 million add-on. However, Juventus is also keen for €37.5 million.
If you ask me, I would just say, let this guy breathe. Just let him go. He wants to leave.
But doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia.
So I hope that he will get it. They will get his.
But I think the issue here is with Lukaku himself. He doesn't know where to go yet.
The major thing is that transfer is still on.
Yes.
Of course, all this transfer deal. When you get to the tweet light,
you start seeing many of them coming in
and all of that. So let's see how it goes. I know he would decide where to go.
Of course. And the last one here, Renan Lodi has joined Marseille from Atletico Madrid for around €13 million and contract until 2028.
Of course, it's quite a good one. If he has joined Marcel from Atletico Madrid, and Marcel talking about their strides in Ligue 1, they did quite well last season.
Quite well.
So I hope that more of those players that they will be getting to replace players that are going out in Marcel, it should fill up the space for them in the course of playing in Ligue 1 next season.
Now, when pre-season tourney have started across club, and we've started seeing results. Some of these clubs, at least we saw what Mount was able to do, even though he didn't score, and like that, new legs in new clubs.
Well, Manchester United played the first pre-season. Of course, you're talking about the strike of Manchester now. So Manchester United fans are already saying that yes, I think. Mason Mount is really what Manchester United needs at this point in time. He really did well in the preseason. And if you look at what Arsenal played with the opposition club, they played a draw.
A draw 1-1.
Which was not really cool with Arsenal fans. They think Arsenal should be able to do quite a bit
more. Of course, this is just the first one, and many to come.
Many to come. Now Declan Rice will be joining them. Timber will be joining them. So they are hoping that this addition
would help.
Fill up.
Of course, before we go, your last drop.
My last drop is that the preseason is on, and let's see how it goes. And of course, the transfer window is still ongoing. So let's see how it goes. Players moving and players going out, and consider the fact that the preseason also is also going on. So let's see how it goes. Of course, watch out for all these matches in the preseason.
Oh yeah, his transfer is still on, and clubs are already training ahead of next season, playing matches here and there to ensure that the new players gel into the style of play. And as it breaks, we'll continue to update you on what is happening across all this club in Europe. And that is how far we can take. Join us once again when we'll be coming up with another package of Transfer Grill in Osrc TV. My name is Olumide Adeluoye.